Ladies and gentlemen, when I saw him in his full blood, I started weeping. My mouth. Guys had this man grab my shirt. Nobody was coming to my rescue. What am I even going to even use this one and do now? Are you married? The guy was nowhere to be found. One Okada has come and has pulled up in front of me.
Girl, you make me go so loco, make me go crazy. We would make a beautiful baby.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zalem and this is my YouTube channel. I just finished recording my first video and this is the second one. So today's video is going to be a story time. I will tell you guys about the one time that I was almost kidnapped. When I say kidnapped, I was something almost happened to me, which I still don't know what it is till today. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Please subscribe, join the train, cause yeah. I was in 200 level around this time, 200 level second semester. Usually in the evening, I used to always go to main gates to get food. If you go to my school, you know Indies. Indies is like a popular restaurant where people used to go and get food from. So I always used to go to Indies in the evening to buy dinner. Mostly my roommates will give me their money and their order and I'll go there and I'll get it for them. So I usually always do that because I just liked going out. So that very day while I was going to Indies, if you know my school, when they drop you in the school park, there's a short distance that you walk from the park to the gate. I'd come out from the school gate, so while I was walking towards where Indies was, a man in a car winds down and honks. If you know me, I hate catcalling. You can't be sitting in your car and be horning and expect me to come and meet you. I will never do that. Take it for free. He was horning, kind of like indicating for me, trying to get my attention, something like that. So I looked and I didn't even answer him. I just passed and went my way. So when I got my food and I was coming back into the school premises, somebody was standing by the road. He now walks up to me and says that, oh my God, that he saw me and he was so mesmerized. He was so mesmerized that where am I going? Let him take me inside school. That was my name. All these things that he was saying, I wasn't even answering him. I just read the lights. I wasn't answering him. I was just going my way because who do you think you are? This man followed me, was just blabbing on and on. And when I looked at him, to be honest, he wasn't looking bad. He just wasn't for me. Okay, he didn't look bad. He just wasn't But I was just thinking, what am I even going to use this one and do now? He now says, oh, that can he get my number? That even if I don't want to go out with him this evening because it's obviously late, that let him get my number so he can talk to me. He can call me, sorry, and then we can go out some other time. Because of the distance this man had already followed me, he had followed me from Indies all the way to school park. If you know where I'm talking about, you know that's quite a distance to just take somebody's number. So I was like, okay, sure, let me just give you a number so you can free me. I gave him my number, cool. In the evening time, later in the night, he calls me and he asks, oh, how are you doing? Have you gotten home? Have you eaten? All that good shebang. After that, we just text back and forth, just how are you, nothing serious. So the next day comes around, he calls me and he says, oh, that he's around school today, can he see me this evening? Let him get me dinner so we can talk. Mind you, I just come out of something fresh, so I was looking for ways to kind of distract myself. So I was like, yeah. He now says, oh, where would I like to go? And I say, oh, Genesis, because there's a Genesis that's very, very close to my school there. I say, oh, Genesis is fine, let's go there and just talk briefly and get food. I was like, yeah, cool. He'll call me in the evening to come to Genesis. I was like, call me? You're not gonna pick me up? But I was like, anyways, it's cool. Genesis is just here. I can just go. So evening comes around, see me foolishly. I did my lip combo, I did my hair. I wasn't dressy. I just wore a top and some shorts and then I went to meet him there. When I got there, I sat down and I called him on the phone. I was like, oh, I'm here because I can't see you anywhere, so where are you? He says, oh, that he's sorry, something held him up at work, that he's on his way. I was waiting for like 10 to 20 minutes. He finally shows up. Now, when I now see him in full light, because when I had seen him, it was dark and the street lights are not the brightest, so I wasn't seeing him properly. When I saw him in his full glory, I was like, Jesus, what the freak and what the heck did I get myself into? He was all this bare belly chain, all this gold chain, mismatched trousers and shirts, Igbo men type thing. I was like, fucking hell, who the freak did I come to meet in this place? But I was already there, so there's nothing I can do. I might as well just take the free food and go home. We now sit down, we are talking. We're just talking. We're not even saying anything like reasonable. So I'm not like, because obviously I'm there for the food. What do you mean? I'm not like hinting like, oh, are we not going to get something? Are we not going to get food? Like, let's go and get something that we can continue our discussion. All of a sudden, he now says, oh, that he just saw his cousin, I mean his sister, just saw his cousin that let us go, that his cousin is here. He doesn't want his cousin to ask him for money. I say, your cousin is here. So I asked him, oh, are you married? He says no. He now tries to laugh it off. I say no, that he's not married. He just saw his cousin and he doesn't want his cousin to ask him for money, that let's go somewhere else. At this point, I was already like fed up because the conversation was not that great. We were just going back and forth. He definitely was not my type. As we left the Genesis, we just like stepped out to the entrance. I was not like, oh, I'm actually not going anywhere anymore. I just want to go back to my room. So I'm going to get food. Then I'm going to go back. He now says, no, that he feels somehow that he brought me out. He's not going to get me food. You know, that he let us go to Kelly's and go and buy food. Please, where is Kelly's? I've not been here for a while because I was only in 200 level at the time. But I've never heard of anywhere in this school that they call Kelly's. Until now, I'm in 400. I've never heard of any place called Kelly's. He now says, oh, don't I know Kelly's? That Kelly's is just here. Kelly's is just here. My brothers and sisters, before I know what's happening, one Okada has come and has pulled up in front of me. He now says to me that, oh, babe, just climb this Okada, let's go. I say, climb what? Go where? I said, Okada, I don't understand. What do you mean just climb this Okada, let's go? He said, I should just climb this Okada now, let us go and let's go to the Kellys. If you want to go back inside school, because you obviously didn't drive, if you want to go back inside school, we can just freaking cross the road and walk back inside school. What do you mean I should enter Okada that will carry me all the way to Ajib? Because if you know that road, they have to go to Ajib to go and turn. So I should enter Okada. I said, please sir, I can't enter any Okada, I beg. I'll never enter Okada in my life. And I don't want to start this night. He now says that what do I mean by that I'm embarrassing him, this, that, and the third, that I should enter this Okada, that what is there entering Okada now, that okay, am I too big for Okada? I say it's nothing like am I too big for Okada. I'm not entering this Okada. This, I don't know, maybe he had jazz in his mouth and he was trying to jazz me to enter the Okada. I say, hey, I'm not entering the Okada, please, I beg. And the Okada guy was not even talking. The Okada man was not speaking. He was just looking at us. It wasn't as like he was confused. He was looking at us like he came here for something and we are delaying him. So this guy that invited me there was now starting to get really pissed. He was angry. He was like, oh, that I'm embarrassing him, that I should get on the Okada now, let us go somewhere, this one, that one, that what do I mean by this? I said, I'm not getting on any Okada. And the thing is, the more he now started to like try to force me or coerce me into doing it, the more I said, I'm actually not going to do it. Let's see what you're going to do about that. I mean, all these things are happening. People are around there, the foolish security men in that Genesis, they not say anything, they not talk, they're just watching as they should. I'm just saying, if you're in trouble and you're hoping on security men to save you, just sorry for yourself. Find a way and get yourself out of that situation, because if you hope on anybody, you're actually gonna die. I established fully now, like, I'm not getting on any Okada. Okay, if you don't have anything to say to me anymore, I'm actually going to cross. I'm going to go back to my room. I'm going to block your number and I'm never going to speak to you again. He now says, okay, he finally agrees. Now says, let him walk me back. No problem. So from that Genesis now, you know that if you're walking back to school, there's one primary school that is there and it's dark. Obviously it's dark, it's night, so there's nobody in the primary school. As soon as we reach there, ladies and gentlemen, that is how this man grabbed my shirt like this. grabbed my shirt, told me that he's going to beat me for embarrassing him. He's going to beat me, strip me, and throw me in the middle of the road. Cars are going to run over me. He's going to call his boys. They're going to damage me. They're going to do this one down. Hey, as he held me like that, come and see me, I was sharping my mouth. I told him, are you stupid? How dare you hold me like this? Why would you touch me? Are you crazy? Who do you think you are? I'm going to do this with my mouth. I was just talking because I honestly felt that if that kind of thing was going on and people are seeing a man holding a girl's shirt and the girl's pulling him away, like somebody was going to come and like ask what was going on. Nobody was coming to my rescue. Like they would just look at us and pass. They just look at us and pass. Nobody was saying anything. Nobody was trying to find out, oh, what's going on. Why is this man holding this girl's shirt? Why is this girl raising her voice? Come and see me. I was talking. Me? No, I can talk back. I was talking. He would say 1, I'll say 100. He said he'll slap me. I said I'll slap him back. He removed his watch. Me, I removed my watch. I said, what do you want? Who do you think you're trying to touch? Who do you? My dear, we gone back and forth like that for like 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and I was just wondering, Jesus, so nobody's actually going to help me come out of this situation. When this man started to remove his watch like this, held me, and I said like, hey, this thing is a serious thing, no? This one now, water has passed Gary because I physically cannot overpower him. Oh my God, this thing is actually serious. So this man is actually going to. I now started to cry. I was crying because I was like, oh my God, nobody is going to come to my rescue. Yeah, I have to. Obviously, this my other means now do not work. I have to come up with something. I started weeping. What? I was begging him. I was crying. I said, sir, please leave me alone, please. Meanwhile, there was a lady that was roasting corn just a few meters away from us. She was roasting her corn. From time to time, she should be looking back. So when I started crying, what? I was wailing, crying like this. I said, Christ, sir, please. I was crying. I said, please, just leave me alone, please. I will not disrespect you again. I'm sorry. I was just doing, not that it was for my heart. I just think this is, let me come out from the situation, please. Let somebody not come and cut my neck this night. Because it was dark. So I started crying like that for a while. He now started to soften up. He now told me, oh, I should enter inside the primary school. I said, enter inside where? He said I should go and enter inside there and wait for him, that he's coming. That is when I now knelt down on my knees. As soon as I knelt down like that, the lady that was roasting her corn now called her husband. Her husband was now the one that now came to us and asked us what's going on here. As the man just asked what's going on here. That's how this man that was trying to assault me or whatever he was trying to do started walking away. He wasn't walking away. He was walking like he was just walking backwards. He was pointing at me that he's going to deal with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I just carried myself in tears, wailing on the road, and walked back to Genesis, wailing. I entered inside there, I was crying. The security men that are supposed to be securing me, they were not asking me what is going on, everybody stop what they're eating. I started looking at it because one thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to cry. I don't care if we're in public or not, I'm actually going to cry. And my phone was low. I called my brother. I was telling him, I told him what happened. Man, I'm so grateful for my brothers. But I was crying out. I told him what happened. He, in like 5 minutes, because his office is close to my school. So in like 5 minutes, my brother was there. I could not even speak well. I was just weeping because I don't understand what this man wants to use me to do Nitori alone. I was so confused. I was in tears. I still remember the way people were looking at me that night. That was the day that I confirmed that I actually have no shame. I was just wailing, like crying is this silent mode. I was wailing. Do you know the way things to wail? All these widows that about their husband. That's how I was wailing that day. My brother came, he called some of his guys, he asked me to describe the guy, the guy was nowhere to be found, so I gave him the man's number. I didn't even go back to my room after that event had happened. I went back, I followed him home, and I was at home for like a week or two because I don't know if this man was looking for me. So at first I wasn't scared, but the fact that I realized that nobody was actually coming to my rescue, nobody was going to help me in that situation, that was what now got me scared, because at first I wasn't scared. People should comment in the, let me know what you think this man wanted to do with me, because till today, I honestly don't know what would have happened to me if I had climbed that stupid Okada. Yeah, just be careful, and you have a gut feeling, a negative gut feeling about something, don't do it. You don't, please, even if you look somehow, or even if you look like you're disrespecting the person, as far as you're not comfortable with doing that thing, don't do it, please. But anyways, thank you guys for sticking around with me. This is my second video of the day. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, please comment. Even if you don't have anything to say, just comment an emoji on the video, okay? It helps the algorithm know that the video is nice and it's to push it to more people. So just be commenting. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.